Hey, welcome back. It's Laura at Hyperstamper. Today's Antique Junk Journal is actually a vintage book. It's the Bobbsey twins in the country. So these were super popular, as you know. And I just left the cover alone. It was so pretty. I just put a bit of vintage crochet on the inside cover and some matching ribbons down the side. And this is a smaller journal. What I mean with that, it's not smaller in size, but smaller in signatures. I put 3 signatures in this one instead of 4 because I wanted to make sure there were some journals that were at a much lower price point so that everybody could own a junk journal if they'd like. I know some junk journals out there on the market are up into the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but mine are very, very rarely over $100. Very rarely. So let me take you on a little journey through this little sweetie. It's still got lots of stuff jam-packed in it. So these are the original first pages. They were brittle, so I wasn't able to attach them here. So I just put them in by themselves because they make really great journaling spots. And as you can see, this one is 75 years old. That's a little piece of vintage tissue there that was on a book cover. And it's got the original inscription up here as well for Christmas. Another great Christmas present being a book. And this is from 1932, and this actually came out of the Paris, France Almanac book as little souvenir cards that you could send. So I love that, and that's Marseille and France. Here's another one of these awesome recipes. This one is for, mincemeat ice cream cake. I don't know what mincemeat is, I will admit it, but I don't think you should ever mix meat with ice cream. You just don't. I think it's wrong. At least eating a feather. Okay, stop it. There we go. Sorry. So over here we have a Paris, France Almanac page, and this one is from 1936. And it's just really fun. They have really good satirical humor. Oh, there's Lacey and her cone. Okay, Lacey, go eat your feather. And this one is from August 1936. So just pre-war, and it's really super fun. The artwork is amazing, the caricatures, and the satirical humor. And here's just a very early 1900s plate here from Santa Cruz, California. Isn't that beautiful? Fun little cluster here that I made on a handwritten thesis page, early 1900s. Here's a Learn How to Play Bridge Basics card or sheet. That would have gone in a little mechanical box. And then this is a great little coupon from Page, little 5-cent coupon, which would have bought you some gumballs and licorice. This is from a 1940s children's book page here. I put some antique paper on the back, got that on top of the vintage encyclopedia page. And here's a sweet little 1940s baby card. Look how cute that is. It's lifted. You can journal inside, and it looks like it's from Emma. That's sweet. I love that. And then this is a wonderful page from Alice in Wonderland. It's 100 years old, and this is the Griffin and the Mock Turtle, that part of the story. It's a fabulous illustration by the original illustrator of the story. And this is another great 1937. That is Fontainebleau, apartment of Louis XV. Antique paper on the back, again, for your writing pleasure. Here's a little beehive or wasp's nest there from the dictionary, and antique paper flower I made, a natural staining on this old thesis sheet here. Just some bits of doily up there and another children's book page. And this is a awesome advertisement from a vintage newspaper, and it is from Twin Seams Slips. I turned that into a journaling card because I absolutely loved it. Pay no more than $1.09. $1.09. Yikes. And there is just a little booklet I made out of a sweet little children's book page and some of my antique paper cut-offs. So you have even more writing space there. My little sweetheart pocket here. And I love this page. It says Other Surprises. That was the name of that chapter in that antique book. 1940s doily making page there. And I have a top tuck up here, a 1938 stamp there. And this beautiful little, I have a bunch of these. I had got a whole deck. Look at these little kittens on this vintage playing card. Oh, it's so sweet. Just want to squish them. And another children's book page here. I love this illustration. I just love it. It's just beautiful, this type of illustration. And this is from an early 1900s botanicals page, the Book of Perennials. I love this. Just a little space to journal on there from an antique book. I have lots of fun pockets in here, and a 1938 flinch card, and a hand-typed research paper, and this is from the early 1900s. That is the page topper with antique paper on the back. It was kind of brittle, but I just look at that font. Isn't that, oh, it's spectacular. I love it. There we go, and then this is from my wonderful spice collection, minced green onion and mustard. You get 2 for the price of 1 there. Some Monopoly money to journal on the back of, and then this awesome little vintage piece here with lots of different architectures on it. What else do we have? More children's book pages, more doilies, more antique paper flowers, and an early 1900s book, Birds of America book page. And this is a really cool piece here from a vintage art book. Whoop, whoop. And I put this pocket sideways here just to make it different. And that's a Little Women's page from the 1920s. And this is a page out of the Magic Garden that you can journal on as well. Part 2. Famous book. This is a vintage ledger sheet. And more handwritten papers there. And this is a really cool waterfall journaling spot here. You can see the cloth binding and the binding holes where the needles were pierced to put in the signatures, which I love that. Very textury. This is a great antique piece. This is worth its weight in gold here. It's the Roman Empire. This is a 1920s map, and it's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. And then this is from a vintage book, Trees of America, the best loved trees of America. And just a fun little pocket here from a vintage book. And this is another 1927 catalog page. And this one is lots of skin products and cosmetics, compacts, and perfumes. Isn't that lovely? That's just, it's sensational. And that brings us to the end. So I hope you love it as much as I loved making it. You can find that at hyperstamper.etsy.com. And if you want me to make more of these smaller signatured journals, leave me a comment below. And if I get enough requests for them, I'll make more. Bye for now.